What up, minions? It is Matt. It is September 11th, 2023. And yeah, life's been cool lately. This last weekend, I watched my daughter play a bunch of soccer games. That was really fun watching her. Um, yeah, it's always fun watching her. And like spending time outside and all that kind of stuff. The weather, kind of a mix of everything, hot and humid to kind of cool breeze with rain and things like that. So the weather's kind of like all over the place, but still fun to like be outside and just getting some air. And yeah, it was cool. Football started, watching the Niners beat the Steelers. That was always good. Always a fun time. Doing pretty well in my fantasy league. So that stuff feels good. But I don't know, but it is what it is. Like, I mean, the family's like kid watching kids play soccer, stuff like that. Like that all is awesome. The fantasy and all that. Like I'm just kind of that's just fun. It's like fun to do on the side. But um, what else? Well, I don't know. Today's September 11th. I guess that's something we're talking about. 9/11. I know that happened a long time ago now. Like what, 22 years ago? 22 years ago, yeah. Um, dang, that's crazy. Time flies. Time uh it just goes. Doesn't matter what happens. It just goes. It doesn't whether you can keep up or not. Time is gonna just keep rolling. But yeah, September 11th. But like kind of being out and about, like you wouldn't really know it. Like you don't really, I don't know, people used to talk about it more, but no one really talks about it anymore. It's like not even really doesn't seem like a thing really anymore. But um it's just crazy. That's just time. Time. Like you either keep up or it leaves you behind or just things get buried and forgotten. And I'm not saying like 9/11 is forgotten, but like I don't know, what did you like wake up thinking about today? Like what did I think? I don't even remember. What did I think about? I don't know, just getting to work and figuring out my week and um didn't really think about the World Trade Center. There's nothing like that, which that was just crazy when you think about when it happened, just how big it was. And um now it's just yeah, you just I don't know, life is busy. We're all busy. And that's okay. I'm not saying it's like right or wrong or whatever. I'm just thought. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I could talk I remember 9/11. I was a freshman in high school when it happened. I remember all that going down. Um yeah, I just remember it was pretty trippy. I woke up, my parents like woke me up. They're like, oh, like a building flew into the World Trade Center, and being like a little 14-year-old like freshman, uh had no idea what the World Trade Center was. Didn't really mean much to me in that moment. Probably cared more about having to wake up and get ready for school and things like that. I remember watching the news and being like, oh, that's crazy. But then I remember like getting to school. Um, and then we were in like my physics class. And I remember the second plane hitting the building and watching that live. And then everyone was just kind of like, what is happening? And then everyone kind of was like more involved because it was just like nuts seeing that happen. But um, yeah, that was like, I don't know. I remember just doing like in high school, uh, we all just sat around watching that. Which also reminds me, I remember back in like third grade, just like we would sit around and listen to the radio about the OJ Simpson trials. And I think there's a lot of that. And I don't know if that still happens in school. I don't know. My boy, he's in high school. I don't hear about that stuff ever happening, or my daughter is talking about it really. Um, so I don't know. Maybe that stuff still happens in school where they'll like watch like something big going on. Probably watch the submarine implode. I don't know, something like that. But back in my day, we had OJ Simpson and 9/11. But no, I'm just playing. But um, yeah, I don't know. I just remember those type of moments. But like with 9/11, I don't know. I remember uh just like it was kind of like just so different. I think I would have to say that was like the most patriotic I've ever seen this country. And by that I mean like almost no noticeable like division. There was still like Republicans and Democrats and different political parties and all that, but like everybody was kind of like united, um and just like there wasn't just like a lot of like just bullshit between people like you see now today. Like people literally will hate each other for like who they vote for and their political affiliations and like things that their parties spew and tell you to believe. And you like everyone has their bumper sticker taglines and hashtags and bullshit. And but I remember around 9/11, just as like so like I don't know, it felt good to be an American. I don't know, like it felt um I don't know, like you can see people are proud of like this country, and they were like there was more, it was like more neighborly. Um and it's like it sucks that this is like hard to explain because I was like trying to remember so far back when it was like that. And it wasn't like that for very long. Like everything like I don't know, everything got divided up again pretty fast. But I just remember like for the first like month or so, a month or maybe two, at least the first few weeks after it happened, um, that everyone didn't like look for the differences. Like everyone just kind of came together, um, and was all like Team USA. And I thought that was like pretty cool as a kid. Um, and then I can't really remember anything since then where we have been like that as a country. Like it's all been pretty like divided thus far. Um, and it didn't really help with like, invading Iraq and creating the war on terror. And I don't know, kind of just the government and Bush and all them like lying directly to the American people about where we were going and why, and kind of using everyone's like, uh, I don't know, patriotism, or I don't even know, whatever, like just using their people's like vibe at the time to just kind of push through like I don't know, things like the Patriot Act and whatever it was, and to like go create a war in Iraq and kill tons of people, um, for a bunch of weapons that weren't there, um, and things like that, just to get rid of Saddam and who the U.S. put in power. Like I don't know, just put someone else in power and yada yada, like same old song and dance type stuff. Um, but yeah, I was just trying to think of like a time where everyone was kind of like all together on something since then. And maybe there has been, it's just not like coming to mind, but I do remember that, and it would be nice to see that again. But as like the years go by and like I don't know, elections go by, it's hard to see people coming together um at this point. But maybe like I don't know, government says there's aliens, maybe aliens will come and try to attack us, and then we'll all get together like Independence Day, and again like Will Smith will save us and we'll all come together, and that would be cool. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, nothing else has really been going on too much. Trying to think. I haven't really been thinking much about too much. Yeah, I don't know. I know. Yeah, see, nothing. I got nothing really. But I guess just to piggyback off, like I'll just go off the 9/11 thing, and I'll just kind of keep it on that, and then I'll get out of here. But because I really don't have much to say. But um, I don't know, when it comes to all that, like I think like elections, I don't know, are gonna be next year. So we're gonna have a whole year starting up here soon of just like candidates um and bullshit. Like just a lot of like people attacking people, a lot of division. We're gonna see like the economy going crazy as people are, I don't know, easing problems that are obviously like controllable, creating issues to fix and smearing each other like in the process and things like that. And when things do happen, unexpected, like that becoming political, like 9/11, don't think it was an inside job. I'm not like a crazy or I'm not gonna say crazy because anything's possible, but I'm not like a conspiracist like that. But something like that could be used as a political ploy to push an agenda, like going to war against terrorism and attacking Iraq, even though there was no weapons, like things like that. People be like, that doesn't happen. Well, it does. But I think we're gonna have a lot of year of that, and it seems like every election we get more and more us and them and divided. So I guess just kind of going off of all of that, I would say as we go through this next year of all of that starting to like, which is gonna like ramp up and um just be like, I'm gonna be aware of myself, and I'll just challenge everyone to be aware of themselves. If you feel like you hate someone, like because of someone's like party affiliation or whatever difference they might have, like whatever groups they support or whatever, and you feel like a genuine hate or disliking or whatever, um, strictly based off like who they're like affiliated with. Um, I don't know, just turn the TV off for a while, turn off social media for a while, stop listening to like these people pump this hate and division into you. Cause I think that a lot of that is just where it comes from. Like, I don't know, if you feel like you just hate a Republican because they're Republican or you hate a Democrat because they're a Democrat, just turn off CNN and turn off Fox for a little bit and just like get away from it. And then like, I don't know, just like come together. Like just find some love and just don't be stupid. Like don't let yourself be stupid. Like don't let like the media and social media and all these people just like pump this like hate into your brain and just like corrupt your heart. And I don't know. I hope not. I hope I'm wrong. I just feel like there's gonna be a lot of that over the next year. Um and I hope not. I hope I'm wrong. And I like I said before, I believe there's more good than bad, more good people than bad people. And I think most people are in the middle. It's just kind of the people on the edges are the loudest and make the most noise. But I don't know, people in the middle, like, let's get louder. I don't know. Let's tell everyone to just shut up and hug it out. Like, I don't know, shut up and come together. Shut up and like love each other. Um, so I don't know. Maybe people in the middle just need to get louder. So I'm just gonna end with that. Um, but yeah, that's all I got. Kind of spacey today, but yeah, have a good rest of your Monday and take care.